Hi, I'm Randy Mueller, Engineering Supervisor and Motion Control Specialist for McNaughton-McKay in Northwest Ohio. Today, I'll be talking about Kinetics tuningless configuration. One of the most common questions with any servo system is, how do I tune it? There are a variety of different methods. Some people like to auto-tune every axis. Others like to use previous values from an old job. Others still prefer to methodically manually tune every axis, fine-tuning to get optimal performance. Others don't tune at all. They connect the system out of the box and run the machine. So which method is right? As I'm sure you can guess, the answer is, it depends. Luckily, Rockwell Automation has a recommended starting point for most standard applications, a tuningless configuration. This method takes advantage of modern drives' load observer and tracking notch filters. Enabling these features allows you to leave the rest of the drive settings at default and runs most applications. Let's start with a quick explanation of what each of these features are. Load observer operates in real time while the machine runs. During operation, it estimates the inertia of the mechanical load and compensates for it. This allows for mechanical variations in the system, such as changing loads, compliance, and mechanical wear over time. This way, the drive performs consistently at a high level even as the system changes. Next is the tracking notch filter. If you've commissioned a servo system before, chances are you've encountered resonance, that high-pitched whine or buzz causing instability, vibration, and even sometimes system faults and premature failure. What's happening is the machine's mechanical natural frequency is aligning with the servo system's control frequency, or some other outside disturbance. Think about a singer shattering a glass with a single note. That note is matching the glass's resonant frequency, causing increasing vibration until it breaks. Machines can have multiple resonant frequencies. In the past, you may have had to use a measurement tool, such as a simple guitar tuning app on your phone, to read these frequencies and manually enter these values into the drive to suppress them. Now, with tracking notch filter, the drive measures the mechanical resonance in the system while it's running and automatically sets the frequencies of up to 4 notch filters to attenuate the effect. This is done with a single mouse click. So let's take a look at how we actually apply these two features while commissioning a Kinetics servo. Today, I'll be demonstrating on a Rockwell Automation Armor Kinetics distributed servo motor. This is a servo motor with the amplifier built directly into the back. This allows for significant panel, space, and thermal optimization, also reducing the number of cables because you can daisy chain the modules. This is an extension of the Kinetics 5700 drive family. The tuningless features are also available on Kinetics 5500 and 5300 families. Let's get into the configuration. First, in the controller organizer, open the axis properties by double-clicking or right-clicking and choosing Properties. Select the Auto Tune tab. For application type, choose Custom. Clear the Torque Low Pass Filter checkbox, leaving only Velocity Feed Forward selected. Next, go to the Load tab. Select Use Load Ratio. Confirm load ratio is set to 0. Otherwise, set it. Under the Observer tab, a subset of the Load tab, from the pull-down menu, choose Load Observer with Velocity Estimate. Load Observer is now properly configured. Let's turn on the tracking notch filters next. Go to the Compliance tab, a subset of the Load tab. From the Adaptive Tuning Configuration pull-down menu, choose Tracking Notch. And that's all. For most applications, no further tuning is required. If the performance is not sufficient for your application, further tuning can be done. The steps for this tuningless feature configuration can be found in the Rockwell document Tuningless Feature Configuration Quick Start Guide, also linked in the description. For any additional questions, please reach out to your local McNaughton-McKay representative.